Hi. Yes, I'm back.
Unfortunately, we don't have a pets. He's busy doing fun things that without us. I'm sure he'll have a great time.
Probably getting his dick sucked somewhere.
Yeah, he's getting his dick sucked.
Hmm.
He get his dick wet. It's cool. Whatever worked for him.
It's a good reason to miss.
It isn't, but you know.
It
I
really
mean, it
isn't, though.
it is though. Like, if you can choose between sex and fucking D&D, you choose sex every time.
I don't know. I've liked
I'm
you
the
guys a
wrong
lot.
type of nerd, I guess.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about sex and me? Huh?
Isn't that just Merzendi's code name?
No,
Hmm.
because you have to fuck based on a die roll.
Also, it's Agil's
Uh,
game.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Everyone rolls an 18 plus. You're all Prognasan. Haha.
uh,
You're all
I don't want.
Pragnarok.
I don't want to be
again.
Thor. I don't want to be Thor Ragnarok.
That card is fantastic. Okay. And so when we last left off, you guys succeeded in your quest, and then faffed, and then traveled to your next faff destination, where one lovely crafter of all things fine and wooden is going to give your wagon a great big once over, and also, I believe, the same for Madeline's carriage. Make them all nice and pretty, and see about some tiny, just itsy bitsy enchantments. You guys have some magical equipment being constructed, and you have also decided that it is time for sweet, sweet revenge on the monkey spider monsters that first slew Ceridwen Senior. I finished building that dungeon. It's fucking massive. So good luck with that one. I don't see you completing it all in a session. Yeah. And now we pick back up with your carriages rolling into the town of Infernus, home place of Anna and Ria.
Yay!
I am gonna spend like the whole time we're here just attached to Ria. I must,
Nah.
I must learn all there is to know about my. What is it? She's my aunt. Yes, my aunt.
Your aunt, yes.
That's
They live
a
a bit
fair.
outside of town.
Yeah.
We have to go through the town, and then my mother lives up on the hill over that.
And currently Ria's living with her. So, you know.
Is it a house like decorated like a bunch of like skulls and everything? Lots of filigree and everything?
Fucking Castle Grayskull.
No, she doesn't live in the castle, no.
No one lives in a castle really. Too much not enough stone to really go around for that
She
type of
lives
thing.
under.
What do
she
you
lives
mean?
underground.
Ceridwen lives in a
Yeah,
castle.
I'm about to say I fucking have a castle.
You're an exception, not the rule.
Lol, ground peasants.
Oh, look, it's the paws.
Mom lives underground. Well,
She has a hobbit house.
it's a hobbit house.
Oh,
Don't forget the queen lives
she
like
was kind
Bagman.
of short.
Okay.
I didn't realize she was a dwarf.
She's
A
not
what?
a dwarf. She's just short. She's as tall as me.
Hey, I've never heard of one of these things. These
What
strange
is it?
short individuals.
What is this dwarf you speak of?
That's
Uh,
just a disease people get that makes
Yeah,
them short.
you guys thought I was making a fucking.
No, you were just being insensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, the actual town of Infernus, as you're rolling through it, it's very, very tieflingy and humany. And there are a whole bunch of them. And most of them look pretty damn cheerful. The buildings are... a lot of them look new, or some of them look like they were, freshly restored, perhaps in the past decade or so. The streets are kept clean. There are, like, these, although they're currently turned off because the weather hasn't turned entirely cool, there's these resting hooded pillars that, store fire and generally keep the streets a little bit warm so that everything doesn't fucking freeze over.
Hey, Elloe, you should lick one of those.
Wait, what?
Street
Don't like
lights.
one of those. That's a bad idea.
No, I've done that before. Ceridwen one had to get hot water.
Yeah, I remember that. It took a while to pry you off.
Oh.
It's not quite cold enough for lampposts. The old lamppost trick. But yes, yeah, as you're passing through, there is just a general store. Relatively small smithy. They don't need to produce masses of stuff. Telngardun already creates a recent amount herself.
Mouse ears are pinpointing that for later.
Of course. Expect nothing less. And there is well, I guess the easiest way to describe it is a witch's hut. It's got a nice clearing, and you can see there is this hooded, herb garden in the front of it for just growing herbology goods. If any of you would ever have known of the original Theory cabin, it looks like that, but if it was actually put in civilization.
Oh,
Theory actually sold her cabin, and they just put it on wheels and moved it up here.
Yep, they just rolled it. Rhea was like, I want one of those.
you know what? They just put chicken legs on it and it became the Baba Yaga's thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, that totally.
Nah, it's still out. It is still out there off the edges of Watchland, full of gnome statues.
Goblin
Goblin
statues.
statues.
No,
Theory legally deeded it to
Sorry,
her
no, I meant
Almirage.
goblin statues.
She legally deeded it to the Almirage, and it just lives there now, slaughtering goblins.
Yeah, it does a good deed. There's this big trap basket full of sexy underwear that keeps drawing them in.
Just go there
It keeps the population
It's-
down.
Yeah, just go there
It's
once
mostly
every couple
retarded
of
as
months
well.
to refill the basket.
Yeah, you know
It's the most retarded
the
track.
oh well, I mean it's not a retarded trap. They just always steal them. But yeah, you know the whole
No.
walking through Medusa Cave and you see all these statues of people frozen in horror. It's all just a legion of goblins, and they are all in some kind of panty thief pose.
No, I was thinking the trap is retarded. Just a big old basket, a box over it, and a stick with a rope to it, with a string. You know, the classic.
Yeah.
They always fall for it.
Okay, you guys can say that out loud.
I mean, other people were talking.
Fair enough.
Alright, before we
Are
get
you
into
about
town,
to open the bag of ease?
I want huskies! And Ceridwen was so lucky she had a card that gave her an entire castle full of sloots.
It's true, I am super lucky.
Okay.
Wait, we got the most important thing of the day to check. What is the magical loaf bag?
Huh? What?
Oh, yeah,
What?
what kind of loaf is in there today? Is it pimento or...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Is it poop? Who knows?
We
The
all
loaf
have
bag.
magic bags that dispense things.
All right. Okay. We'll start with the bag of things that rhyme with cheese.
Oh, please don't let it be fleas this time.
Don't do that. Open
No,
that
it's a
in
bag
your
of
cart.
No, they're
Reeds.
doing it on the edge of town.
Okay.
Okay. Roll me 2d20.
Also for reference, again, we're using a 10-foot pole to open. That was Ceri one's idea after Elloe nearly exploded the first time.
Mm.
Savin, roll huskies. Do it.
What do I roll?
Yeah. 3d20. Okay. No, I am afraid that it is bees.
Oh no!
Oh.
Close. It was an animal, but it was bees.
Oh.
We open the bag and just get swarmed by bees.
No, they just sort of buzz out, and there's just this maybe swarm of bees, and they're all very confused, just buzzing in circles before they just buzz off somewhere. They'll probably perish, unfortunately. It's approaching autumn, they don't have a hive. But
Oh,
hey, you made bees happen.
Carrie feels momentarily very bad.
So this is you guys are the reason bees are disappearing.
Oh no! Every time we use the bag, they disappear from our world.
God damn it. I was really hoping for huskies this time.
One day.
And then we can have our own sled team.
Yeah, no, you got a one-syllable animal, and it was bees.
Okay. Well,
All right. As for the loaf, let's see here. Okay. Roll me 1d5 and then 1d10, please. Ooh. It's a sandwich loaf. And... oh, this sounds delicious. It is a banana and caramel bread sandwich loaf.
Oh my god.
It's literally like, imagine a loaf of banana bread and then the sandwiching layers of it was caramel, so it's all stuck together. It's quite the loaf. Oh no, I want banana bread. I could eat a lot of that. Yeah, there you go. Your bags of random things have been opened successfully. No one died, and you got delicious food and also bees.
I think 50-50.
I mean, a shame about those bees, though. We could have had them go.
You gonna
like,
share your loaf, Maddie? You are muted. Alright.
Okay, then. Shame about those bees, though. They could have gone to make it a good hive and have a bunch of honey made.
I don't think they live very long without a queen.
You should be the queen.
That's not how that works.
It really isn't, yeah.
Anyway, onward to Anna and Ria's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Anna's house.
It's fine.
Nothing.
She's never given you the stare down, has she?
What? What? No, there's nothing
She's
wrong.
never told you if you hurt her sweet baby, she'll destroy you.
Yeah, no,
Drop
there's
a
nothing
meteor
wrong.
on you.
She's never said that she'll make the sky literally fall on you if you hurt her little girl.
I like Auntie. She gives the best hugs.
Yeah,
does.
she
Only
gives
if you have
real
a
good
strong
hugs.
back.
Yeah. Okay. So, your carriage and caravan, well, wagon, whatever, wheel through the lovely clean streets of Infernus. You are stopped by, like, the occasional hawker who wants to try and give you, like, snacks for cash. Looks like someone's roasting nuts.
Ooh, I want nuts.
Nuts!
Nuts. I'll take some nuts.
Nuts!
Alright.
How much?
A young human boy of, like, 10 years old is selling, like, bags of roasted nuts at 2 copper apiece.
Yeah, I'll take a bag.
I will take 2 bags because I am 2 people.
Yeah, I'll take another
I'm
bag
cut-
and hand it off
I'm
to
cutting
Madilyn.
I'm cutting a slice of the fucking confectionery bread. I give him a silver for enough bags for that, and I give him a slice of that.
Sweet, you get 6 bags of roasted nuts, and
Yeah.
the child will walk away delighted with this slice of confectionery loaf.
Hell yeah, nom some nuts. Goddamn loves her some nuts.
Do her cheeks get all poofy?
Oh yeah, no, she lost all the fucking like chunk weight. She's down to regular Maddie, but she fought fucking squirrels for nuts. Because there's not a lot of food during winter. She will fucking fight squirrels for nuts.
You have a delicious crunchy chug down, and yeah, they're nice. They are just a bunch of roasted nuts, as one would expect.
Yeah,
A little bit herby.
which ones?
They're just a fucking fistful of totally random ones.
Yeah.
There's all manner. Munch,
Nom,
munch,
nom,
munch.
nom, nom. Yeah, but yeah, she munches.
Of
Or she
course.
munches.
Excellent. And yeah, you otherwise travel through unaccosted, with Madilyn pointing out the way to Anna's hut. And when you arrive, it is beautiful. There is a patch where there's like thick, lush green grass that looks like it's regularly tended to. And you can see ringing like a stone pathway that leads directly up to this house and then circles around where the like the hill's incline would be. So you could technically walk around it on a stone circle, but you can see this indented door. And following that ring of stones are a bunch of little trees. They're actually the first ones that Madilyn ever planted.
Aw.
Hmm.
And they've stayed nice and small and cute, just like her. Looks like they are well tended to. And yeah, as you walk up to the entrance of this little hobbit home, you can see that the door is this exquisite, lush, dark wood, and it's had all manner of patterns carved into it. This one, for instance, happens to have like a smiling Anna, and she's standing by a hearth. And her floor is a little welcome mat.
Hang on a moment. Before we go,
Yeah.
Madeline looks around the garden. It might be a bit crowded inside, so watch where you're stepping.
What do you mean crowded?
Okay.
Do they have lots of kids already?
Yeah,
In a matter
yeah,
of speaking.
lots. There's a lot. Yes, there's lots
Yeah,
of
They all
kids.
have
as
hats.
you're looking around, Keeney, you can see one peeking out from behind a tree as well.
Aha. Speaking of,
Hey, little kiddos.
Huh?
Madeline
Yep,
will
you
stomp
hear
up,
it.
will walk over to the tree and we'll go behind it and we'll pick some.
Yep. You guys see a little Eldritch Sprite. It squeaks.
Oh.
Ah! What the hell is
It's-
that?
Comes out. She comes out holding a little child with tentacles all over her.
And it squiggles into Madeline's hands. It squeaks at her.
Oh.
Squeak.
Madeline will squeak back at the.
Yep. You
Can't-
get nuzzles and tentacle pats.
Can't say I've ever seen one of those before.
What the hell
Oh,
is
this is
that?
one of my sisters. One of my sisters.
What?
Squeak.
Huh.
Anna has a lot of. My mom has a lot of kids.
But those are-
nice to meet you. What's her name? Its name? Their name?
Madeline will squeak.
Yeah, it squeaks. That's its name.
Well, nice to meet you, Squeak.
You can call this one Lucy. She'll also respond to that.
Yeah,
Say
there
hi.
are a whole horde of them. Yep. The Eldritch Sprite, aka Lucy, will squeak at you and wave a little tentacle before slumping up onto Madeline's head.
There's gonna be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, once you get past the initial shock of seeing them, they're kind of cute.
Squeak.
They're like little tentacle pixies.
Pixies can fly. These don't. My sisters don't fly.
Not all pixies can fly. Earth pixies can't.
Yep.
They ride
Okay.
doggos in
Anyway,
battle.
let's
Yeah.
go and knock on the door then.
Knock, knock, knock. There is a pause, and roll me 1d2.
Oh, 1d2.
The most Gygaxian of rolls.
I need to go grab this one's token. Yep. Where you at?
And then we hear a sensuous squeak.
Now you hear. "Croak."
Oh.
One of the birds answer.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
It's Madilyn.
Yep. The
Can you
door
tell Mom
opens all the way
Can
up.
you tell Mom that I'm here?
Of course. And then scampers off inside cheerfully. And then, yeah, you guys are confronted with like a sort of, it settles down into the ground with one indentation, and then you can see a curling banister, circular staircase of wood that travels down deeper to other floors of the house. This opening area is at the very least quite large, and you can see that there are like little portraits and paintings and statues and all sorts of things. The whole house smells of like fine cooking and painting supplies, basically. There are a
That
couple more
goes-
of these eldritch sprites, and one of them appears to have been dressed up like a frilly maid.
Oh.
Aw.
Is it your turn to do the cleaning today?
Squeak.
Squeak.
You are greeted. The tiny maid eldritch sprite will attempt to take anyone's coats and cloaks and hang them up.
Yes,
Do it
my
polite.
cloak.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'll hand off the cloak I'm probably wearing.
Excellent. And yeah, you're attended to by this maid sprite. And then it will squimp off.
Everyone else is probably downstairs. That door over there is where it leads to the workshop. We'll bring the carts around, the cart and the wagon around, the wagon and the carriage around in a little bit.
It's like
Yeah.
the opposite of my house. We're going down instead of up. And it doesn't
It's-
smell like explosions.
It's very cozy.
Yeah, it is
Very fitting
nice.
for my mom's super best friend.
Yeah, okay. And then as you descend the stairs from this, like, landing area, you're confronted with, well, just a gigantic room. There's a large table and a number of chairs, lots of chairs. A lot of them look like high chairs for people to sit in and eat at. There is admittedly right now, unlit fire pit. And stepping in from the kitchen is Anna.
Hi, Auntie.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Miss Anna.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Yeah, she's gonna give everyone a hug.
Yes.
And whispers in the air of certain doom should I do anything wrong.
you.
I have eyes everywhere.
You're gonna see squeak. You're gonna hear squeaks in the darkness for the rest of your life.
It's only mildly terrifying.
You glance suspiciously at every raven you pass by.
Maddie, when she gets to you, she'll crouch down and boop your nose, your little mask nose. Hello, under there. Are you okay?
Maddie just looks at her and like, yes.
Okay. She seems completely nonplussed. She's seen a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, she just keeps it on it's for her own comfort.
She will
It's a-
smile.
Yeah, it's a little barrier between herself and the world.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
You know, I imagine your mouse has like that Bane kind of sound effect for your voice.
No, it has the cobra, like it was that.
Ceridwen, when you give her the lifting hug, your neck is hugged hard enough to like nearly crick you before you were let down again. Oh, aren't you so sweet?
You're so strong.
Oh, I just exercise regularly. She'll like wave offhandedly. Getting old, you know.
Don't think that's put a stop in it. I mean,
Oh, you don't look
you
a-
gotta be as strong as I am. Carrie
Don't
will
look a
flex.
day over 20.
She will giggle at the lot of you. Well, come sit, get comfortable. I've been trying to teach Ria to make snacks, but she's not really gotten the knack for it.
Aunt Ria!
Really, considering Grandma makes, well, they didn't really race together, never mind.
Yep. As you keep going up, if you follow after Anna into the kitchen, you'll see that Ria is sort of stood in front of this pan of food, going, "Oh, darn it!" And she is in her tiefling form. Before turning around, oh, hello. I thought I heard you shouting. Hello.
Hi.
She like embarrassedly moves this food off of the fires before it can all burn, and Anna will take over for her. Yeah, it would be great aunt or grand aunt. A gun.
Gone. Yeah.
Tasha's home, and
Oh, well, Tasha.
Savin is now on the floor.
He's got to
Just
go say
wham!
hi. Got to go say hi to the puppo. In which case, then, as Ceridwen is quickly scooping Ria up into conversation, Anna will come back out with a tray of like little crumpy things. You can see that there is some butter and some jam. And she'll start placing these all out on the table. And she'll go back in, fetch a pot of tea, and return with that. Before settling that you all in for comfy conversation.
Yeah. When it's appropriate, I'll take one of them and try them out.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's this cakey texture, and it has jam and butter and cream to have with it. After which point she will ask you to regale her with, tales of your latest adventure. She knows you went off on work for Astrid, but has no idea of the contents of that job.
Oh, well,
we went
if
to a
if
volcano.
yeah, if you're asking for a story, of course, I'll try and make it a grandiose little tale and everything. Tell of our mighty adventure through fire and lava during escapades of the volcano.
Huh. I was going to say you could have had free, but not that you needed it, but advantage because you're telling the creator their creative story. And yeah, she will be enraptured by your tale and will also eat a delicious confectionery slice. Yum, yum, yum. Madilyn gets lots of smooches.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
many sprites, she just covered in them.
Yum, 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 yum. They know you like to be teased, really. Your sisters all know you're just sin.
So soon.
Yeah. Ceridwen, you've managed to capture Ria's attention. She's trying to make sure she doesn't start a small fire, and Anna stepped out with snacks and tea for everyone at the main table. But you're welcome to stand there and chat with Ria instead.
21.
Sure, with the 21, you can help her salvage what she's burned, and she'll look a little embarrassed at the very least to be assisted.
No, don't be. Cooking's best when you're doing with people.
I don't really have the knack for it at all. Been trying for months now, but I think I'm going to stop soon. Anna's already much better anyway.
No, don't stop. It's all about the tender loving care. Actual skill at cooking doesn't matter. Just gotta fill it with love.
Does. Crunch. You trying to eat a crunchy thing quietly.
I mean,
luck
that's
with
mostly Tasha.
Oh, Tasha's there.
Hello,
Yes, she
Tasha.
is. Tasha and some nugs.
Nugs.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. What is it that you are so excited to speak with me about, Ceridwen? I
Huh?
hadn't thought I'd really pinged on your radar.
Nothing specific. I just want to spend some time with you, because we're going to be here for a couple days.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't really know how to do that much. Never really did the family thing myself, originally.
Well, I'm just a little baby, so I don't know anything either. We can learn together.
You are not a baby. I've already heard your mother is plotting some kind of strange marriage thing for you, and you own a castle. You're doing quite well for yourself.
I mean, yeah, but, it's still not even a whole year old.
That does not make me feel any more successful.
Oh. Now Ceri feels bad.
She will reach up and scruff your head.
So what do you do anyway? Mom never said.
At the moment, not much. I look after the local towns and do a little bit of magical research, but I'm just taking time off of really doing much of anything. I was quite busy back in the day, and I needed a break from it all.
Busy like adventuring like Mom, or?
Oh goodness, no! I was more like an antagonist back then.
Antagonist?
Yes. Oh, you've never heard any of the stories. Goodness.
No. Oh, now you gotta tell me.
I'm not entirely sure your mother would be best pleased.
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Might hurt me, but fair enough. Very well. Back when I was a number of years younger, but a child, in fact, I grew up alongside Anna, and she'll wave towards the doorway to the dining room where Anna is currently being regaled with tales of adventure while nibbling cake. And you know how tiefling racism was a complicated issue, yes? Well, still technically is.
Yeah.
Slavery was a thing. My mother, Astrid, your grandma, was pretending to be a human. Because, well, we had to. And she was a nursery parent, and it was all very nice. It was her first break since the passing of her partner, until they found out she was a tiefling and tried to lynch her. And since then, there was this spiraling revenge thing we got quite into, trying to change situations for tiefling everywhere, albeit by force. Your mother kind of beat us to it, but for at least a short while, our goals were the same. Our results were a little bit at odds with each other. Indeed, I faced your mother in combat at least once.
What? No
Mhm.
way.
Oh, yes.
She never said anything about that.
Well, I imagine she's quite embarrassed that the other half of her family basically were the bad guys until she won.
You couldn't have been the bad guys. I mean, come on, it's not like
Oh,
you were
no.
that evil necromancer she fought or whatever.
I was, admittedly.
Everyone just outside just hears the loud, like,
I know.
Huh?
I know. I was the one who reinvented modern necromancy.
Ceri just deadpan stares with her mouth hanging open.
She all spread her hands helplessly. We'd been through a lot of horrible things, and there is no excuse for it. We did what we thought was right and best. Now I'm taking a break from it all.
Damn it.
Yeah, fucking
Really
lucky
hoping I was going to get a
that.
1 and be like, smite!
Yeah, no. Instead, you can, with that save, you can see that, although not repentant, she's definitely guilty about the whole ordeal and will step awkwardly from foot to foot. Your grandma and I both did some rather bad things to a lot of people who, although we believe deserved it, we went about it in not the best way.
I don't know what to say about that. I was joking. But then, oh.
No, yes, and unfortunately that was me. The very first tragedy was the casting of that magic on a vast location. Old Bones rose up. However, a priest in the area, by raw happenstance, came upon us before we were complete. And then the spell was disrupted and they were left mindless. It was our greatest failure and admittedly a tragedy.
Sarman.
Correct. So I see you've been told the portions of the tales. No, I'm responsible for Sarman.
Oh. And just to reiterate, she doesn't, like, she does seem, I guess, guilty about that happening.
Yeah, she still to this day believes in the cause that they work towards, i.e., fucking so help me, you stop enslaving tieflings and being a bunch of terrible racist cunts will kill all of you. Insert, eat the old. But she is definitely guilty about the way that it went.
Oh. That wasn't your fault.
I'm
gonna give her a hug.
She freezes up and then will slowly hug back. Thank you very much. You're very understanding. Yes, if you've ever wondered why there's ever strange tensions that crop up between your mother and I and our mum, well, that's why we were technically enemies for a while, even though we're family and still love each other very much. That was a tough thing for Ceri to get used to. Because Mum is probably the mummest person of all. Before the lynching attempt, she was the mother of an entire village, essentially all of the children.
I guess I can understand why Mom wouldn't want to talk about that.
No, you handled it very well as well. I was afraid that the Paladin habit ran deep in you.
Yeah, she was afraid of that too, but I guess somehow I'm better adjusted than she was.
And she is medicated now, at least. I think that she is at least aware that she isn't being directly spoken to be sent on a holy war every morning.
Wait, is that why she...
Oh yes, goodness. I can tell you some embarrassing stories about your mother, at least.
Yes, that sounds like a great topic change. Let's talk about that.
Okay, then yeah, she will begin regaling you with your mother's eccentricities.
And now it turns out that Carrie does not need the anti-schizoid meds.
No, yeah, with that fucking wisdom save, I believe it is safe to say that streak doesn't burn so brightly in your blood.
So yeah, back to Anna and the others, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine. We've just been having a little bit of roleplay here.
Yeah, excellent.
Yes. It was Astrid and them who were evil the last campaign.
Nervous looks. Look, even Ria's just like, I don't talk about Jeanette. Nobody does. That's not a good topic. Let's just pretend there isn't some kind of sentient malevolence floating across the ocean, scooping up great beasts in a giant fishing net and using their blood to power funnel engines. That didn't happen.
Laughs in family side.
Yeah,
I mean,
also,
what?
Ceridwen, take a inspiration.
Does anyone not have inspiration? Because I sure already do.
Well, me and Kina just got inspiration, so.
Stray that
Uh,
doesn't have it.
No, I have. I just. Here. Does Kellin have inspiration? We can just bung it on.
Oh, have a look.
Give it to the fuckboy. He was in the boat us all along.
He does not. I'll give it to him then.
He is currently slung over my shoulder.
Yeah, no, he's there and he's eating cake and listening along. What are you sneaking for, Sneaker? Because you sneaked a bad sneak. You're also muted. Oh,
He
That's
just gets seen by a bunch of eyes in the dark.
yep. Let's see here. As you're attempting to sneak out, one of the Eldritch Sprites will walk up to you, Maddie.
I
Squeak.
look down at it. I take off a piece of the loaf, just pinch off a piece, and just give it to her.
Don't pinch off a loaf. That's terrible.
What?
It's a euphemism for pooping.
Yeah, pinching off a
Oh.
loaf.
Okay, let's see
The
this
sprite
in
will
the-
shake her head and rub her tummy. Squeak.
Okay, and I just make that motion and put the finger over the where the mouth is and try to sneak out.
Sure, give me a persuade.
Oh, I'm so fucking good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Although the sprite looks semi-unsure about your early departure, she'll stay quiet and let you scamper off. And then clamber up into the table.
Though everyone's past perception was fucking above
Oh yeah,
a
they all
goddamn 10.
did say, but they all will have seen your fucking terrible roll. It's just whether anyone calls you out on your incredible social anxiety.
There's a lot of art around if you want to take a look at it. There's paintings everywhere and carvings on
Just about
Every
every
wall.
surface.
everything.
Yeah.
So feel free to take a look around.
Oh,
Yeah,
depends
your mom
who
puts
she's
up-
talking to.
Talking to everybody. In
Oh,
general.
yeah. If you're talking to everyone else, Maddie's already left.
Your mom's gone really wild in decorating basically everything. It's very pretty.
That's what she does.
Anna smiles.
It is both her hobby and her job. Well, she
Oh,
doesn't
yes.
she doesn't have to do it.
And compulsion.
That too.
She'll hold up a little ring. This little thing here, although very lovely, does make me feel a little bit iffy if I don't create things every day. And she'll idly turn the ring over a couple of times on her finger before settling it back down again and sipping more tea.
So mom runs a business, carving while doing it, any kind of art, or crafting or creating. She mostly works with wood, but she's also a blacksmith and a painter and a cook.
A little bit of everything, isn't it?
And I think she's probably she's picked up a few other things. I'm sure as time has gone on, she probably knows how to blow glass and leather working. I think also clothes making, tailoring. She made my dress.
Mm-hmm. She'll
Aw.
smile. There isn't anything that I haven't at least tried, and well, I'm okay at all of them, I think.
Especially good at woodworking.
That's what I started with. And in the winter, I get to make nice big ice sculptures.
So, Mum,
Yes.
when am I going to finally not be the youngest? And
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm going to look over her shoulder at Ria.
She'll
Why,
fold her arms.
you don't want to be the baby of the family anymore?
Ria doesn't have one of those.
That hasn't stopped anybody.
I suppose it hasn't, but our family's already plenty big, and you're always going to be our littlest little girl.
Aw.
I think she's the cutest little girl.
Absolutely.
Mm,
She shows you a not but an innocent smile. But yes, I don't think we're planning for more children. The house is busy all the time.
yes, but that's what you want. You like it like that.
Well, of course, but having
Well, that would just may give you an excuse to make the house big.
well, I have already been working on another floor, but she shrugs. I don't know. Maybe it will. Give it a go sometime.
Wait, did you build the house entirely by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Oh, thank you. Well, I suppose I had to help. I had my children. I had my bird. Some people from the village helped originally with just like the excavaty bits, but now I do the rest.
Your
I can't
bird
go
is cool.
much deeper or I'll hit water.
That is the way it usually goes about it here in the north.
But the bottom floors are definitely the warmest. So I'm going to put a nice big comfy room down there.
So, shall I show everyone to the guest rooms, or should I?
Oh, please.
Should we bring the things to the war?
You can. I'll probably work on them outside if you want to wheel them around to just the back of the hill. I'll
All
take
right.
my tools out and do it out there while we've still got a reasonable amount of sunlight.
All right. Well, then I will get up and I will start showing everyone around the house and
Yeah.
to like guest rooms.
Sure. You are shown a beautiful series of rooms again. All of the doors are like these lovely hand-carved things. They're of different varieties of wood as well. Well, they've all been treated so they'll be roughly as hardy as each other. They're all sorts of different colors. You can see there is one large bedroom that is like a series of these nesty little bunks that all of the sprites live in.
That's my sister's room. They all hunker down in here. Every one of them has their own little bed.
Aw, that's
Yep.
adorable.
And you can see that, like, hanging next to each of these beds is a little wooden sign that has their names, but they're all in deep speech. And then
They
I imagine
all-
if you cross it going through, you'd be like, that's Squeak, that's Squeak, Squeak, Squeak,
Yeah.
Squeak, Squeak, as you go through them all.
That's what I was
Yep.
about to say. Like they all read squeak to us.
Yeah,
And every single squeak is intoned in the exact same way and in the exact same volume.
Yeah,
And
the intonation is a soft high pitch. And Maddie, why would you bother hunting down a smithy? You literally have better tools than any smithy.
And now the most important question: what's your room look like? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, show us to your room.
No.
No. Oh, why not? Is it not full of gothic decorations and everything?
You are verboten from going inside my
Verboten.
verboten.
Aw.
I mean, if you're that embarrassed about it, you could just blindfold.
Fair enough.
So maybe
Yeah,
put a
it's
ward on the door.
smithy. There isn't anything amazing to say about it. They probably do like some rudimentary weapons, but a lot of it's just living stuff. So horseshoes, farm equipment, like door hinges are always a popular one. Things like that.
Yeah, while everyone is busy over there, you can just ask if she can help out.
Give me a D2. We'll see if they've got spare work. It's kind of unlikely. It's not a massive enough town to keep them super busy all the time.
Hey, what did you need?
Just a D2. If it's a 1, then yeah, she might have some odds and ends. No. Okay. No, she's perfectly fine, but we'll thank you for the offer.
Mm.
Yeah. And so it's just a smithy and a place of work, and they're busy working just on some horseshoes or something.
Yeah, that's stuff like that. Anything. She just needs
Yeah,
something to.
she doesn't want the help. Perfectly
Oh,
fine
okay.
for getting her work done. Does not need to pay other people to do her thing, or even really need to not pay people
No,
to do any of her stuff.
No,
Doesn't even
just
need it
free
as
shit.
freebie. Yeah, doesn't need it.
God damn it.
Just
Mouse.
walk up to someone who's working and just be like, "Oh, hey, can I help you do your job for free?" And most people will actually go, "No, go away, you strange person." In this case, they're slightly more polite about it, but will decline nonetheless.
Okay. Maddie is getting like. He's been on the road 2 days and just been doing studies. Not so much work with fingers.
Yep, you got your tinker.
She's getting-
You could tinker tanker.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll make some toys then.
Cool. Oh my god, I'm so hungry now. I just glanced over and I can see fucking food conversations and people are eating super cakes and game and
Oh, they're talking about breakfast foods.
they
Oh.
are.
Mm.
I had some like leftover spaghetti for breakfast. I haven't had much otherwise.
Listen, man, I just like talking about food.
I
But
almost had
I prefer to eat it.
I almost had like McDonald's pancakes at like 2 a.m. last night.
Monsters.
I said
I haven't
almost.
had a pizza in like 2.5 months, so I'm sorely tempted to order one.
Fucking, I'm ordering one tonight.
Is that
My
Pisha?
free
Yeah,
I
free
love
brother.
Pisha.
Yeah, I haven't had pisha for like takeout or anything in
I know.
about 2.5 months.
I
Is
know
it-
it sounds mad, but I fucking love kimchi on pizza.
Oh no, I like kimchi to the side with this because that fucking
Hello,
pumpkin
Papa.
is so good.
Hi, Tasha.
There's nothing like a good kimchi, Hedrah. Love.
I know, but here's the question: with the pizza,
Come on, you
would
monsters.
have regular?
Let's play
Regular
the game.
let's-
Shut up.
Let's play the game. Stop talking about food.
I'm like opening Domino's off to the side and checking my PayPal. You're all monsters.
Okay. Well,
All right.
I mean, there's nothing really for me to do, so I've just been waiting for it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sure.
how long? Do
Indeed,
we...
unless you have anything you super want to do, we can begin fast tracking through.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
The guest rooms are all quite lovely and clean. They aren't. I mean, they haven't been used in probably a while, all things told. There's one room that's got a slightly larger bed than usual, and that's the one that Astrid occasionally borrows when she stops by in town, which is probably a good enough size for Ceridwen
Yay.
in all of her stature.
How much does Ceri have to like stoop around here?
Again, not masses, because the whole place is built with Anna's second mum in mind.
Oh yes. Astrid
It's
is very tall.
for the most part,
She's
yeah.
actually
Like
bigger than
the-
I am, so...
Have to
Yeah.
have to make it comfortable for her when she visits, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's why she can only barely put like yet another layer on this house, because it will push into the underwater lake. Like the rooms themselves are probably all quite tall.
Have to start building out to the sides, another wing.
It's harder to do that. It's actually tough rock on the sides of here. I'm up to the edges of where it's easy to excavate. Otherwise, we're looking at like, a really busy winter project, which we might get around to. Auntie Anna is nice but scary. That is the
Accurate.
that is the easiest way to sum her up.
Yeah. Like above the mantelpiece, there's a pair of like really, really evil-looking knives, like all
Yeah.
edges and like twisting metal and bone.
Yeah, like if Ceridwen looked at them, you'd be like, "Oh, that must be Auntie Ria's Necromancer knives." You're like, "No, that's my mom's knife." Like those are bad guy knives. You're like, "Nope, no, it was Anna's. She's a sweetie, but you know, she's got a very terrifying aesthetic."
We can all see where Madilyn got her aesthetic from.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Very much the aesthetic, yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up, Husky.
Woo! Yeah, everyone is treated well at bedtime. Everyone gets like a glass of warm milk and head pats for those that like their head pats.
Oh, I
Oh,
must
fuck yeah.
love her head pads. That's amazing.
Ceridwen, make a cooking test, but with disadvantage. Rhea's not good at cooking.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Spend your inspiration.
You know what? Sure. Alright. Actually, no, wait. I have a thing that I need to spend that on later, so let's just make this raw. Oh, god damn it, Rhea.
It would have helped.
It would not have.
Mm,
Congratulations, everyone. We're having takeout for dinner.
Yeah, between the two of you, Ceridwen, you can see that Rhea is cursed in the kitchen.
Scout.
And Anna will scold you both and scoot you out of the kitchen and clean up and make dinner.
I'll order our characters Domino's.
I will go up and I will go and help. It's in there as well.
Yeah, I don't have pizza PayPal until end of month. I will.
Oh.
I will get pizza then, the end of the month. Yeah, you got scooted out the kitchen, and let's see here, Maddie. There isn't an orphanage here. There is one in Telngarden. They don't have like multiples of them across the towns, especially since the orphanages around here also tend to do things like education. Think Sunday school style. And that one's in Telngarden.
Okay, and we're
But they do
skipping
certainly
to
have
that.
like a decent population of children around here, so you could always try and sell your toys to a store to sell to others. Or give them to a toy store. I don't know, whatever.
Well, yeah, well, it's just funny. They're really good.
Yeah.
Hella well made, so.
Your papa's so worked up now. She's gotten herself worked up into a row.
She is on the edge of a roux. She's just excited to see me.
Yeah, okay, she'll go to if there is a toy store.
Yep.
She'll go there and I'll spend. The materials isn't the most expensive, but those I will deduct costs from it, calculating.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't worry about it. Like, if you know, sell them to the store, you'll make back whatever your cost was plus like a couple copper per toy. Is not a big
Oh
deal.
no, no, it's not that. It's that I'm giving them away for exposure, so to speak.
Sure.
It gets
Okay.
around. So
Yeah,
deducting, 37. So what's the
Silver?
materials?
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
how many
they're
hundreds of
extremely-
toys are you making?
I don't know. They're not in. What's the word again? They're not. They're well made, and she can do it really fucking fast.
Sure, 37
But
silver is still
she-
just a lot for toys.
Oh yeah, but they're still not that. And she doesn't care what it costs to make them.
Alright,
Just that
okay,
it comes out.
that's fine. I will not stop you from spending.
My stupidly vast amount of acquired wealth. Yeah, I have a problem. It's okay. Using intricate metals, stuff like that, they're meant to last. They can withstand a Ceridwen.
It's true. I still have one of Maddie's little toys.
Mm-hmm.
Not that anybody knows except Ceridwen.
It's true. And she still sometimes plays with it at night.
Haha.
Oh,
Yes, the test was already done in the background for the fucking wagon, and of course it was a crit, because why the fuck wouldn't it be? It would be about,
Yeah, that's
it would
right.
be about 3 to 4 days, and then when it's done, the wagon will have been, both the wagon and the carriage will have been done up beautifully. Some of the wood will have been changed for much nicer strengths of wood out of her collection. And yeah.
It's a small warehouse filled with different kinds of wood out there.
Oh yeah.
Out in the
Yeah.
backyard.
She has some of the finest, rarest lumbers as well. And yeah, with that crit she can do your wagon up a nice one. Even holds the heat better than it used to.
Okay, I got scared there for a fucking second what Elloe said.
Yeah, we're not talking about Kel, we're talking about you. No,
Putting
I'm
fucking wishbone her, the poor thing.
going to spend all of our downtime, since I'm training Persuade anyway. I'm going to spend it hanging out with Ria, and I'm going to try and get her to come out of her little introvert shell. Just a little bit.
Alright, that seems like a worthy descriptor for persuasion training.
so are we
I'm gonna
taking
work
a
on
week
a
of it?
fucking ball. Yeah, we said we're gonna be a week here.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we're waiting on
thought it was-
potential dude forces.
I mean, this thing will be done in 3 to 4 days, but if you hang around a week, I recommend it.
Yeah, we'll
Sure,
hang around
a week is
then.
fine.
All right.
5 GP a day.
Oh, life is so hard.
Life is so hard, you get to do
Do a week of skill training.
Be quiet, Husky. Jesus.
I will.
Skill.
Can I help you?
Wow,
35.
Just woo back at her. I'm sure it will help.
It super doesn't. That is how you get her to room.
Alright, guys, should I continue
Yeah.
my massage training or should I train like maid?
Finish a training before you
So-
start another one.
Okay. I'll do 7 more
Okay,
days of massage
6.
training.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do 6 days of Squeakling research. That puts me right over the step. That hits me on the step that it needed for the next stage.
Cool.
And then do a fun ball testing.
Excellent. Okay. And, much to my excitement, on the last day of your downtime,
Well, I was gonna do something during the week.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could get Anna alone for a little bit and see about getting permission for the future to marry Madilyn.
Ooh. Okay, sure.
So
Are you doing it
sudden.
during one of the working days or one of the days after she's already finished?
Any day that she's really like free and could be brought off like to a little private place or whatever.
Sure, okay. When it looks like you're after a private conversation, she will escort you into her workshop. You note, probably cautiously, the wall of sharp, dangerous-looking tools.
Sweating intensifies. So, you know I love your daughter a lot, right?
I believe you said so before.
Right. And I want to make her the happiest woman in the world. Looks at knives, looks at tools, looks back at here.
Expect an Annaline.
I want to get your permission for the future to eventually ask her to marry me.
How long have you been thinking about that?
A little bit. A little while. I've had
Mm-hmm.
relationships before, but none of them ever really felt as right as this one.
You're not going to get my daughter immediately pregnant, are you?
I sure hope not. Especially considering some of her more recent spell work.
She's going to begin. Like, she turns away and starts to do some little pacing and side to side stalking. From where you are, you can't see the shade grin on her face as she makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, the sweating just continually intensifies.
Before she turns around. Okay, then. You have to make sure it's a really good wedding, a super big wedding, a bright one with all the family.
Of course.
And you'd be good to my little girl.
I will most certainly try my best to be.
No, there's no try. You do.
I will do. I will do. I will do.
Good. She will incite you, but I already know that you're not lying. You slowly nod. Okay. Alright, you have my permission.
Let's have a little bit of sigh of relief.
When are you going to ask her? How are you going to ask her?
That I'm still really working on. Still have to get a ring made or look into making a ring myself, make it more personal and everything. But
I definitely recommend making it.
I'll have to find the right time.
And don't wait too long. Sometimes you can find yourself waiting a very long time for the right person to come by.
She'll nod along. I won't let her slip away from me.
Very good. And then eventually, when you're all settled down, you'll see lots of grandbabies. Lots of them.
Well, as many as she wants, at least.
Lots of them anyway.
I will certainly try and convince her of it.
Good. She will smile. Yeah, okay, you have permission from Anna.
Oh, thank goodness she didn't drop a meteor on me.
Yep, well, she'd destroy her lovely home.
Oh, thank
No,
goodness.
she wouldn't drop a meteor here. No, she'd wait till you were walking out of town.
Yeah, and make sure that her lovely daughter isn't in the splash zone. Which is challenging for a meteor storm, but, you know.
Just a little bit. Oh, she could drop 4 meteors on me.
Yes, there's 4 meteors.
Ka-thump, 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 ka-thump.
That was nervousness for her, but that worked out well.
Yep. Didn't get stabbed or nothing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. With that out of the way, then, we shall skip to the end of your downtime week, and a certain caravan rides up into Inverness, or more along the outskirts of it, before setting up camp and shop. It's not far at all from the home of Anna and Ria. And they actually probably head out ahead of you guys to go and say hello while they are setting up before returning.
Is that caravan I've heard so much about?
Yeah, I think it's Ransoon.
Where the dinosaur
Yes.
came from?
Well, he does have a penchant for getting exotic things. Yeah,
Are exotic things including a dude horse?
maybe.
I have a small fortune I would be willing to exchange for one dude horse.
Well, let's go and see if they have a dude horse.
Are you saying that? Anna returns. She and Ria both have like armfuls of lumber of the various rarities. Oh, you should definitely go. It's always exciting when they come by. Haven't seen them for a while yet.
Did you buy wood from them?
Yes, lots of it. It's really rare. Some of it's super lovely. Look at this. And she will just, she's buff as shit. She'll just move all of these like planks and 2x4s off to one arm and pull out one of them, and you can see it's this like ash-colored wood. And when she pangs it off the ground, you can actually see it wobble.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I bet a
that's
fishing
neat.
rod made of that would be amazing.
Probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet.
Maybe make a goose of it.
I bet
A very
fishing rods
bendy
are
goose of
popular.
it.
We'll see. I might give a fishing rod a go.
Carrie will just grin ear to ear.
Okay,
Careful
well, then
now.
you should go grab all of your friends and go on down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, has anyone seen Elloe?
Sure.
Yeah, she's probably not gonna wanna go to this.
Why? They could have dude horses.
Yeah, it's a big personal reason for her. Something that had to do with your namesake.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna go find her.
No, if anyone has a chance of convincing her to at least go to it, I imagine you would.
You too, Ria. You should come with us. When Carrie gets no response, he just looms over Aunt Ria, grinning down.
Ria will blink. Pardon? Sorry?
You should come with us to see all the animals and stuff.
She like looks down at the wood in her arms. I've just been.
Well, yeah, but they weren't even set up. Who knows what they got in there? You couldn't have seen the whole thing.
I guess if you really want to.
Great.
Alright, give me a moment and I'll just put this away quickly.
I'm gonna make it a family thing. I just gotta go find Elloe. Elloe!
Why?
There you are! We're going to the caravan!
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are!
Depends on the caravan.
This caravan! And I'm gonna just...
You
Just
trip.
Slip.
Slip one.
Carrie
strap.
goes to pick up Elloe and just face plants.
Face plants in kid. I have no idea what you're saying, but you can stay down there if you want.
Carrie's gonna hook her hands around your hips and just like angle you back so you're walking backwards towards the caravan and just start marching you.
I don't what caravan? I was drinking. No. No. And it's just like reaches out with an arm to a half-filled stein. I'll be back for you, my friend.
Carrie probably just like knocks the stein over with her tail, blindly just flailing around.
No.
Oh, what a shame! What a shame! What a shame! What a shame!
One of the sprites will squeak at you. It's hard to tell what that means. Then begin cleaning the table.
No, you made the tentacle pixie mad.
Oh, this is crazy shit.
I have no idea what you're saying. But keep talking, that feels nice.
Elloe, you aren't 100% retarded. It becomes very apparent that the fancy caravan that you're being taken to belongs to one Ransoon. Do you put up a fight?
Do I have the wherewithal to know that this needs to happen eventually? Let's make a wisdom saving.
Yeah, make a wisdom save.
Yeah, you should probably, talk to the guy.
And I was
bit of a dick move that you never have, frankly.
Yeah.
I was in a perfect position to give her a suplex as well.
Yeah.
No, well.
Fight me,
Boo.
you cowardly dragon.
Alright. Welcome, everyone, to a semi-hastily scrapped together Ransoon's caravan.
I have not reviewed my
Oh,
Robot
there's a
horses.
There's a save. Look at that. There's a doggo. There's a doggo.
Beep horses.
Yeah, these ones are,
She will warn you, a great deal of her actual acquisitions are powerful, yet mildly cursed.
Mildly
yeah,
cursed.
mildly cursed.
Just a mild curse, guys.
They're gently cursed. Okay, so
Ooh.
the caravan itself is a pretty magnificent specimen. There are a number of very normal-looking wagons and carriages that have now packed out tents and have begun actually doing business. And you're just assaulted by an incredible quantity of different smells. You can practically taste the different foods on the tip of your tongue. There are a couple of people that are already making like pots of different stews and stuff and putting those out for sale. At the head of the caravan, as always, is Ransoon's mechanical carriage, by which they can travel even through the deepest, snowiest portions of winter with the rest of the carriages behind it. It forges the way on mechanical warforged horses.
Elloe, look. Beep horses.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my way off to the menagerie. Let's see what they've got going on.
Okay.
I'd,
The
ask you-
horses will look at you guys with vague interest. Elloe, you would know of these horses as being named 1 and 0.
0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay. Now that song's going to be stuck in my head forever.
Eh.
And yeah, Ransoon will notice you looking. Hello there. Why, welcome to my caravan. I see new faces and one not so new face.
Hello. I'm Ceridwen, Astrasdotr. Hello. You have amazing horses.
Thank you. They have been with me for many years. And your friend hiding at the back there. Elloe, hello again.
I am. You didn't see me. I am the same color as the sky.
And he will hold out a hand to shake.
I'll run soon.
Why, Elloe, someone would start to think that you have been avoiding my caravan. You wouldn't be doing that, would
Me?
you?
No, that would be silly.
Would this have something to do with the reason why the alcoholic salamander is very sad at the moment? And alcoholicier than usual?
Yeah.
Go on. He will just shake his head. As always, Warforged expressions don't shift physically, but you do sense it.
Just aggressive disappointment.
Maddie, when you try and inspect the horse closely, it will at you. It's a very mechanical noise. And it sounds like that afterwards. Why am I buzzing?
Okay. But I'm not touching it because it's somebody else's. I'm just taking notes of lengths, designs, materials used.
Sure, and you can get partway into that before Zero goes. Do you mind?
He just looks back up at him. It's like, like the dead deer in the headlights, but you can't really see because she has her goggles on and a mask.
You know it's very rude to start drawing someone without asking them.
I usually draw really pretty things. I like to do that.
You should still ask permission, compliment or not.
Thank you. Can I draw you?
You may. And then he will assume the pose.
Oh yeah, draw me like your French horses. Like, how the fuck? What the hell is French?
It's
Okay.
this
Okay,
really
so-
terrible part of the chivalrics where everyone's just an asshole. And they surrendered
No,
immediately to
everyone knows
Dolphin.
that those people got banished to the Dark Woods a long time ago.
Hon, baguette.
Okay. Elloe, as you approach, you can see that there is a very handsome and muscular salamander. He is currently sat on a camping chair. There is a vast series of bottles of empties. He is leant back in it and taking a mouthful before he glances sidelong and spits nearly half a bottle's worth in a rather impressive spit take. Elloe,
Yeah.
where have you been?
Fighting, drinking. I fucked that mouse over there.
Uh-huh. You know, I understand that maybe our relationship wasn't what I thought it was, but perhaps you could have told me. I didn't have to find out.
I don't really remember much.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh.
luckily neither do I anymore. Probably because of this one here. Or that one. Or that one. And he just starts pointing at empties.
I went back to tower for a while.
Oh yeah, I always hated that place. Scared the shit out of me. Always felt like it was watching me.
I mean, he is.
Yeah. Take a mouthful. Alright, grab a seat. What happened? Because no one's told me really anything.
Well, and then the whole tale.
Sure. As you get partway into it, he will pause, get up, walk into his carriage, then come back out with some kind of, looks like a wooden box inside is dry ice, and it is full of bottles. And he would just plonk the crate down between the both of you and resume drinking. Well, Elloe, that's rather heavy, but at the same time, you should have just told me. I found out on the road when someone said, "I'm sorry for your loss." I had no idea.
I just kind of, I don't know. I've been wandering around and just killing stuff.
Alright, great. They'll just exhale quietly and just sit there and drink. He doesn't motion to make you leave or anything if you wish to also sit there and drink.
And I also just didn't know about us, you know, because you were dating me and Ceridwen, not just me. I don't like all that nerd stuff you guys did. Not great to talk to. I only have, like, very specific interests.
Sure, but that's still... I mean, obviously I was fond of both of you, you know? And again, you're right. I had a real connection with her and yourself, and I would have liked to have known. Regardless of whatever you thought our relationship was, surely I should have known.
I'm sorry, Tad.
Well, we're all sorry. And yeah, he will return to drinking. You didn't. That only empowers me more.
Feel bad anyway.
Haha. They exist just to make you suffer.
Yay, character
Welcome to
development.
D&D.
Yay, character development for the moron.
Turns out she doesn't know how to relationship the fuck at all.
She only
There's
knows
an
how to
angry
fuck.
drunk. Excellent. Okay. So let's go down the list here. It looks like you guys have beeline for the menagerist.
Give unto me the
You,
dude
yeah,
horse.
you know we beeline for that.
Okay. So the menagerist is a warforged that could probably be called handsome in a classic sense. He's still warforged. He's a big swooshy coat, and you can see, like, he's just a big dude. He's a broad guy. And he smells of animals, different animals, whole just bunches of them. A very curious combination. Yeah. Hello, welcome. Are you here to peruse my delightful beasts?
Yeah,
Greetings,
Of
sir.
course.
I would like to purchase from you one dude horse.
he might not have a dude horse. You don't know that.
I
yet.
mean
don't
an
know.
elephant.
I'm afraid I haven't picked up any since the last time we were in the central jungles, and that was a year ago.
Ceridwen immediately looks crestfallen.
I'll
What
give
about
her
a hairy
pat.
elephant?
I'll pat her on the shoulder.
Meh.
Don't worry, little girl. How about some of these? And he will present to you a pseudo dragon, a pocket sphinx,
A pocket
Oh,
sphinx.
and a pygmy wyvern.
Oh my god.
What does the pocket sphinx look like?
The pocket sphinx looks like a sphinx if you scaled it down to someone you could carry in your hand. They have, leonine body and
A Sphinx kitten.
yeah, but they appear to be adult for the most part. Like imagine like a lion taur essentially with little
So-
bird wings but they are small and handheld.
Oh, that's
Egyptian
adorable.
Sphinx or like
Think
Monster Girl
Grozdana,
Sphinx.
think Grozdana with wings.
Oh. What about the pseudo dragon pygmy wyvern?
Okay, yeah, the pseudo dragon, it looks like a miniaturized, like small-sized creature dragon. Its colors, its coloration appears to like vaguely shift through the spectrum of a rainbow. It's got big, bright eyes that faintly glow, and is looking around with vague interest while it munches on a slice of bacon. And for the pygmy wyvern, it is currently sat in a birdcage, idly reeing, because that's just what it liked to do.
Oh, I kind of want the pygmy wyvern.
How big is the pygmy wyvern? Like bird-sized?
It's probably like 2 feet tall.
Ah!
Oh, that's adorable.
It's a little 2-foot wyvern. The Pseudo Dragon is the Pseudo Dragon as it appears. And yeah, when you greet the pocket sphinx, it goes, "Hello." Waves at you with a little hand.
Wait, why is he allowed to sell you?
I got bored.
Blink.
What? I travelled a lot. And I belong to one person. And then I belong to another person. And I belong to another person. One of them was boring. And then another person. And now I'm here. I have a little contract and everything.
Oh, it's a contract.
Mm-hmm. I get stuff. You get stuff. I get to travel and eat for free. Easy. Yeah, she's very small and handheld.
You guys don't get the tiny sphinx, we're no longer friends.
Oh yeah, I'm getting
Look,
the tiny sphinx.
Same as again the Chinese sphinx. I'm deciding between the Pseudo Dragon and the pygmy wyvern.
Now, I just want to have a fairy dragon, guys. Why is it so hard?
I mean,
They have
Pseudo Dragon
butterfly
is, yeah, the Pseudo Dragon is basically that. But yeah, if you got a pseudo, let's have a look at this thing. The Pseudo Dragon is a magically resistant creature with limited telepathy, like 100-foot range. While you're next to it, you share its magic resistance trait. It has a little bite and has a little sting, and they are neutral good creatures.
Okay.
Let's see here. And for the Pygmy Wyvern, it is trained as per a hunting hawk. It can be milked for venom. And do stuff that a hunting hawk can do. Except it's a, 2-foot wyvern.
Oh, oh man. What do you guys think? The Pseudo Dragon or the pygmy wyvern? I like both. I like both a lot.
I mean the Oh, well, I guess that's decided then.
You're not over here yet.
The pseudo dragon is immensely better.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking of like for combat or something like that. I'm thinking of like just a little pet.
I mean, it's a dragon.
You're right. You're right.
You asked everyone, so what do you all think? So yeah,
Right. If you really want the Pseudo Dragon, you can take the Pseudo Dragon. I'll be happy with the pygmy wyvern. How much are they, by the way?
Okay. So, the Pseudo Dragon is 350 gold. The Pocket Sphinx is 450. The Wyvern is 300.
Yeah, I will fork over 300 for that wyvern then, and start getting it used to me.
Cool. Yeah, the Pocket Sphinx will introduce herself as Teller, and she will show you her contract. It is just a piece of paper, and it's got a series of names down it, although they have all been gradually crossed out. And she'll draw in a little line with a quill and hold it up. You could do it. It'll be very easy. If you have the money, of course.
Well, sure, but do you want to come with us?
Sure, I want to go with anyone who buys. That's how it works. Sometimes I get treated like a princess.
Well, I am basically kind of a princess, and I have a castle, so... How would you like to live in a castle?
I would love to live in a castle.
Can I do like a history check or something on the contract to see like if the names
Yeah,
mean
sure,
anything
give it
to
a
me?
go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. God, why? Rolls, they're so bad.
Legalese isn't exactly your specialty by the looks of things.
I was just trying to see if the names meant anything.
Oh,
Like if I
no,
recognize any of
the
those.
names appear to be just the names of prior owners who have now been removed.
Right. I meant like were any of them like famous people, but I guess I'm too stupid to know. So. Womp.
None of them ring a bell as being particularly famous.
Okay. Athia, what do you think of this contract?
Let me take a look over it. What's the legalese role?
History, or I forget what the thing is for penmanship, but that as
Calligraphy.
well. Calligraphy.
Okay, let's take. Do I have calligraphy? I don't have calligraphy, but I got history.
All right. Yeah, this contract seems pretty cut and dry. Simply put, Tella will try to assist you in arcana and religion-based checks to the best of her abilities. She's happy to give you advice. She's very good at riddles. Let's see here. 24. You can see that she has a magical power that she will potentially use, and it is left intentionally vague by the looks of things, in order to benefit the contract holder. In exchange, the contract holder must agree to house, feed, and otherwise take care of Tella the Pocket Sphinx to ensure that she remains safe, happy, and healthy.
Yeah.
Any breaking of this contract is not recommended. The repercussions are oftentimes violent. And you can see that one of these names that have been scratched out has had a frowny face doodled in next to it.
Yeah. I will relay that over to Ceri there. So if you're sure about the contract, just make sure you don't break it. Bad things happen if you do.
What? I would never just stop feeding you and housing you. That's horrible.
Uh-huh. You're not gonna let me get bored, are you?
I go on adventures and slay monsters. There's nothing boring in my life.
Then that would be great.
Okay, and you said it was 450 GP?
Yep.
Alright, I can pay that.
God damn, you guys is rich.
Yeah, I still have like 700 gold after this.
I keep wondering why I don't have as much money, but then I look down at the bottom of my character sheet where it says diamonds, 300 gold. Right, that's why.
Oh yeah, the
That's why.
diamonds.
Yeah. So once I've gotten like the wyvern used to me, can I get to just ride on my shoulder for like a long time?
Yeah, it'll perch up on your shoulder. I'm pretty sure you're wearing like a thick scarf or something, so it won't like just dig into your shoulders. You can see it's got a little stingy tail.
Yeah, I've got like leather armor around me and everything.
It's gonna
I gotta-
plant a foot on each shoulder and just rest its head on top of you.
Now I gotta show you off to Madilyn. And I'm gonna walk down this way. Hey Madilyn, check out what I got.
What? Huh?
Yeah. And I'll show off the new pygmy wyvern.
What is that?
Little pygmy wyvern.
There are pygmy wyverns?
Apparently.
I wonder if they taste good.
You are not eating him.
That's it.
It immediately lets out a protective Ria at you.
Don't. I'll reach up and
That's
pet her.
it.
Don't worry.
That's just-
She's not going to cook you.
I just smirk.
Was it 350?
Yep, for the Pseudo Dragon.
Okay.
So far, the wyvern and pseudo dragon are not named.
Yeah, is a wyvern a boy or a girl?
Do you know how to gender a wyvern?
I imagine the menageress would know.
That's good. That's funny. I'll give him a check, see if he does. Yeah, all right. It is a boy wyvern.
A boy wyvern.
Its
need to
poison
come
is more potent.
We need to give you a good name sometime. We're gonna figure it out
So
eventually.
behold, tell her the
Wait, what's that? Is that a cat slut?
No,
Oh, no.
it's a little mini sphinx. Although that's their token in full size.
Yeah, I mean, there are a cat slut in their game.
Never seen that token before. That
I know,
art's
right?
just so unfamiliar.
I don't know why I would have just had it hanging around either. Fucking
Weird.
yep. Sadly, the high rises I have of that image are not safe to put on the screen, so I can't toggle those ones up.
Okay. So, 350 there, should put me at 488.
Yeah, I still need to go through and a bunch of these dudes up. Alright, let's see here. Pseudo Dragon.
How about Nidhogg? You like Nidhogg?
Ree!
Was that a re of a good appreciation, or
You want to try Insight?
I will try an insight. Where is insight? There it is. Let's see, do I get advantage on that for keen senses? I think I do. Or is that just perception?
That's perception.
It's just perception. Alright. Insight. Oh.
Just quickly peeping through tokens. Why are all these dragon sluts? Here we go. They'll do. Yeah, Pseudo Dragon. Alright, with that insight, yeah, it seems pretty satisfied with that name.
Alright then.
And it will
Nidhogg it
gnaw
is.
on your finger when you point at it.
We're gonna get along just fine, Nidhogg.
And actually know how to stat out a pygmy wyvern.
You just take a wyvern and give it like 2 hit dice. And drop its proficiency modifier to level 1. Now it's a pygmy.
I should just take a hunting hawk and give it a sting attack.
Yeah, that too. Whee!
But I'll do that in a bit. That's a bunch of faff work, but I'm gradually adding people stuff. So, there is more to the caravan than the menagerist, of course. Now that you've brought him out of his rare stock immediately, and although his facial expression doesn't change, you can practically sense the rolling of eyes that goes with, oh, adventurers.
Oh, he loves it. He gets plenty of
He
money
does.
from it.
That is how his business literally functions. It is adventure-centric entirely.
I will let the the pygmy wyvern smell me, and then I will try to.
Yep.
I'm not actually going to cook and eat you.
It will nibble your finger.
That's right. I've been standing here with the chef for a while,
Yes,
talking to
okay.
him. Can I get talking about? Can I get some recipes out of him, or maybe does he have any exotic spice?
Sure. Give me a cooking test. We'll see how well you can learn from him. He's happy. He loves talking.
I
Food.
will use my inspiration. Damn.
Okay. Exotic butters. All right. So he has learned to cook a lot of stuff, and indeed, as you're getting into this conversation about it, Kaede will scamper over and immediately begin sampling everything he's cooked. When you see he's got this dish of what is effectively just takoyaki.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it said he has stuff from the Eastern Islands. That's where the floofs are from, right?
Correct.
Yeah, time to stock up on shit for the castle.
Yeah, Kaede is already get all these things. big fucking fluffy tail swish swashing around. Yeah, Madilyn. Would you like to learn a breakfast, a dinner, or a dessert?
How about a breakfast item? Meal. Breakfast.
Then he will teach you miso soup.
Interesting.
Yep. And he has indeed got all the ingredients for it.
You gotta learn how to make that umami.
Ooh, man.
What's that one? What's that?
Oh my god, I could go for some uni right now.
You know how there's the types of savory, salt, sweet, stuff like that. Umami is sort of like a flavor type like that. It's a sensation.
Delicious. Look at these gigantic meals. Yeah, he'll like basically bring up a whole table that just looks like that and start placing it all out. As Kaede sits down, and he does pause in his conversation for a moment to speak with Kaede, because she is educated in the ways of the fox, what with being one. And he will insist that she sit down and try his food and see that it, meets up with home. As for a gigantic sack of nostalgia, they brew their own sake at Hornwatch, but he certainly has more of that to sell.
I was thinking more like spices and.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exotic butters.
Exotic butters. Let's see here. I need to shrink it down and make it a smaller nameplate. Let's see here. Yeah, there are a series of different spices. There's dried seaweeds, fishes, meats, some like short sticky rice, all sorts. And yeah, for like 5 gold, she can have enough to like put together a couple feasts worth.
Nice.
Now, Maddie, last time you had soy sauce, you got very sick.
Yeah, you went overboard with the soy sauce.
You nearly had a heart attack.
Just actually started to just drink from the bottle.
Yeah. She drank like 2 bottles and then had a heart attack. Well, nearly had a heart attack.
Yes, nearly had a heart attack.
Well, time for Kaede to teach you how to eat like a Nippon.
Yep. Yeah, she will totally sit down and eat the presented meal and compliment him on all the nods. And yeah, Madilyn, you're welcome to purchase various spices, like dried seaweeds. I'll show you this sack of like dried mushrooms that you rehydrate, and they're lovely, and lots of soups and stuff.
Hmm.
It's pretty
He's
fucking
also
metal
got-
for a wyvern, but sure.
So he's also got desserts from the desert.
Yeah, desserts from the desert.
What else? Like what is that? I'm interested in those.
A moment.
Oh, I
He
just
has
figured some.
baklava, mamul, basbousa, and kanefa. Baklava is the one that everyone fucking knows. Delicious honey and nut phyllo pastry. I do love baklava. Mamul are like cookies. Basbousa are semolina cake.
I just want some uni now. It's basically sea butter.
Mm-hmm. 7 days of loaves. God damn it. We're going to just say that the generic ones. You get some like farmer's bread loaves. Get like a pinto loaf. One full of beans.
I was gonna try to just roll 75 to see what we got.
I don't want to roll like literally every time, so we'll summarize a couple of these, just especially when it's passing between downtimes and long journeys.
Yeah, you might have gotten like a
Okay.
honey loaf in there as well.
Okay. So the question is, I asked what the answer to, is it thinkers or straight intelligence for the orb?
Ah, the orb.
Yes.
You can go with history. You can use one of your tools. You can go with raw intelligence. You can go with arcana, religion, literally anything. If you can put your mind to it, it's a potential route of inquiry into the orb.
Yeah.
Requires a
then I will
lot of
try to use
successes.
thinkers.
Okay. You can hear the rollers happen.
Maybe that's-
Anything in total. Tokenian.
I don't
Okay.
know if the 26
Sure.
is a
All right.
success.
A 26 is one tick of success.
Okay.
This is
I'm
D&D,
writing
not
that down.
Pathfinder.
I had to make sure.
Let's see. Right, that'll take a little upload. I'll get that sorted out later. But yeah, let's see here. He will bring out a little tray of baklava if you would like to try them. Tyler immediately tugs on Ceridwen's ears and points at one of those cubes. One of those, please.
I will furnish it.
Yep. She now has a chunk of baklava like as big as her torso, and she begins to nibble on it. Yum, yum, yum.
I too will sample the baklava.
You are treated to a delight of pastry and honey sweetness.
Oh,
And
sweet
surprisingly
Jesus.
heavy.
Where is this from? Can I move there?
This is from the southern deserts.
What's a desert?
Well, imagine everywhere is sand. Instead of snow, it's just sand. And very hot, and the nights are freezing cold, and there are rarely ever clouds in the sky.
That sounds terrible.
Imagine like
Yes,
up
I
on the
didn't stand for it much
volcano.
myself. Not quite volcano heat, no. But certainly uncomfortably warm.
How do they grow things in the desert?
It's me. So far as I'm aware, they have water gardens, and they can at least produce food around oasis, and there are beasts to hunt, and hardy bushes and vegetables that can stand these rather unpleasant weathers and extremes. That's at least how I've learned it so far.
Sounds like a tough place to survive.
Oh, definitely. So I'm looking. Save. Alright, Nidhogg exists.
Don't you worry, little pygmy wyvern. You're gonna grow up to be really big and probably start a 1,000-year war.
Just replace every instance of the word hawk with wyvern. So yeah, what else would you guys like to do?
Well, do we want to try any of that great beast part gambling, guys?
Do you want to gamble?
Sure thing, got a little bit of stuff we could use. See if we can gamble into good stuff.
Yeah, we could probably try some like damage stuff and see if we can't end up with something better.
Yeah,
Well, not better, it'll be the same condition and size. Just for different nature of it.
sure.
There you go. Nidhogg the Pygmy Wyvern has a stinger attack.
Sure,
Aw.
let's gamble with some beast part.
That's what I like to hear. I like to
Alright.
hear gamble. Alright. So what do you want to gamble?
That's a good question.
Let's try
Let's start with
these.
that fight.
Let's try this. I don't want. I want to keep that intact hide of the regenerative. So
How about we use like,
damage.
one of the damaged or sharp hides? We have 3 of them.
where's that?
It's
Oh,
in the
damage.
green beach.
But-
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
the
it, Wizard,
vital.
you haven't removed
just-
that hide.
Just great beast parts. Not
Which
strong,
one?
not
Go in.
violent.
Oh, I see it. Oh, right there. Okay, yeah, sure.
Just
Yeah,
see how
I
this
would like
works.
to,
Yeah, sure.
before we all continue, first calm down a little because some things haven't been removed from the list that was used to make the app read.
Yep. Alright, if you're welcome,
Okay.
you're welcome to go in, edit, and pluck those bits out. I'm going to quickly fetch a drink, so I'll be right back. God damn it, I am hungry. I always am during walks, and I've literally put you in a fucking food conversation as well.
Yeah.
I do it to
I-
myself.
I'm probably gonna order pizza. I know it's gonna be bad for you, Sky, but I'm gonna order pizza soon after this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good,
I'm
it's-
gonna
it's-
have to
Of course.
wait to the end of the month for that.
Yeah. It's
Good.
my reward from
So-
getting out of hell.
Okay, so the awful goes away. I don't know how to delete that. Okay. Which one of you can do good stuff with that thingy?
I'm sorry,
What?
Who's
which
good
one
at
can do what?
editing? Created beast parts.
What are you asking us here?
Because I'm asking which one of you is
No.
good at editing greater beast
Oh,
parts?
editing great beast parts.
Yes.
I don't know. Savin, you've done lists before. Are you good at it?
Nah, I don't want to have anything to do with this.
I don't really mess with it.
I'll do it.
Okay, Kina. First and foremost, remove a greater beast part awful.
Awful from the great beast parts, sure.
Yes. Secondly, the 2 liters of great primal blood, the poison, earth, nature.
And I return.
Welcome back.
Then the intact thunder, lightning, regenerative hide. Because that was used to make the battery casing for the suit, along with the blood and the residium. That's it.
God, I have got to do more housework after this and cook food. Yeah, effort. All right, while they're figuring that out, so Elloe, you want to tell something to Taz?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. It was going to be by the end.
I mean, they're going through parts right now.
We're done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right then. So, what are you going to gamble?
Let's do a
The
test.
damaged hide.
Yeah, let's test out this and see how it works first. With something of lesser value.
Okay. And you're out of the edit section now? This is all
Yep.
as it is, correct? Okay.
Yep.
Just take away these. Leaving in all these friggin' dead rows. There we go. Alright. So, you're putting in the Earth-sharp damaged hides, yes? So you will get back damaged hides as well. Bring up my great beast thing. Okay. Let's see. For every piece, we'll be going for a D10, a D20, and then I will be deriving a nature out of what the two types are in the interest of not having an incredibly super long list. So, who wants to give me 3D10, 3D20?
3D10 and
Sure
3D20.
thing.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I beat you, Kina. Sorry.
I'm gonna go where the first one's rolled, but you can hang on to the D20s for later if you want. That said, they're just numbers on a list, so it doesn't matter if it's high or low.
No worries. Kina can hold on to their rolls or we get good or bad.
That's not, whatever. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are. Oh god, this bit's a little bit complicated. Liquid solid. Objective. Pushing. Hungary. Glass eternal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. Oh my god. Alright, let's see here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, the first piece is acid and 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Acid Eternal.
Eternal.
It's on there.
Ooh.
That's a neat.
Hello.
That's
Fire. Draining. Water. Sharp. Actually, I should get sharp again. I'm kind of
Sharp
impressed.
water.
Sharp water.
Sharp water. Yeah, look, it's,
Well,
no, they can't all be winners.
Well, actually, that's not too bad because I do use water, like super high pressure water, like to cut things.
Sharp water. To be fair, you can also get like
Ice
water
and
liquid if you really wanted to go for redundancy, maximum redundancy.
All right, yeah, that one's fair. That's a
There's also water solid.
so ice.
Is there like a
Ice.
heavy property? Can we get heavy water?
yes.
Just some deuterium.
Yes.
Wait, can we get water wet?
Yes, she did say that. We could.
Wet
Oh.
water. Yeah, there's liquid water. Okay. Yeah, there is heavy. Well, no, there's crushing. You could have crushing water.
Close enough.
You can also have flying water.
Oppenheimer 2.0.
Okay. So let's see here.
Oh, this is
So
am
that's what your
become
damage
boots.
tides will turn into.
and that will cost us
I'll-
how much?
18
six.
GP.
Yeah, 18 gold.
Yeah. Well, picture
Alright.
for this or
I'll throw 6 in since it was my idea.
So, what
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
part
so-
is Acid Eternal slapped on?
It's some damage.
damage
side.
high.
Damage tide. That's what they did a test roll with.
High, do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hide indeed.
That gives me an idea.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
you'll need more than
not a lot.
a scrap of damaged Great Beast hide, admittedly.
How about a intact claw?
Intact claw.
How
Yeah.
big a claw? Because some things have like
Claw,
big size and
intact.
everything.
Great beast part.
Okay. A sharp blade.
Yes,
Okay.
earth sharp blade, yes.
Alright. Yeah, if you would like to. Give me 3d10. We'll use the d20 you did before. Sorry, just give me a 1d10 even though you got 15.
Yeah, there's only one claw, so
Yeah, just give me 1d10.
1d10.
Okay. So lightning.
Five.
Lightning regenerative.
Live,
Oh.
damn you!
Huh.
We've got a fun defibrillator claw, just jab it into the heart and just zap him like a
Oh my
taser.
God.
It's fucking
Yeah.
great.
We should absolutely use it for that.
What, for stabbing someone in the chest, try and bring them back to life?
Yeah, just turn it into like it's like adrenaline and defibrillator all in one.
Oh my god, putting all these in as singular bits is going to drive me insane.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, that's really good. Should we go for something of the big ones? Ooh, how about the perfect claw from the Vital?
The perfect Earth Sharp Hungry Claw.
Yeah,
Equal size and condition.
We
Alright, it'll be
could.
it'll be
Yeah.
18 gold because it's fucking massive.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
sure,
on, hold on. Before we do that,
wait. Okay.
do we know if he gives the same exact like tier of it?
Yes.
Okay.
It is like for like, that's why it's 18 gold this
Yeah,
time. If
yeah.
you put in a strong Great Beast part, it would have been 12.
Okay, just want to make sure because I read like
You will
equal
get-
size and in condition, but
Yeah.
not like equal tier.
Yeah.
All right then, yeah. Sorry.
Alright. 1d10, 1d20.
Okay. Natural 1d10.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1d20.
Alright.
That's
Wind.
another one we haven't seen.
Wind and healing.
Ooh,
Oh!
that's neat.
So which one was that? What item? Which one was that one?
A
Perfect
perfect claw
claw.
out of vital great beasts.
Perfect claw, vital. Okay, so is wind and heal.
Yep.
That is neat.
Oh, what's a claw?
Mm-hmm. I'm so tempted to do pizza anyway.
I mean, heck, people in Twitch chat will just like send you. Oh God, Echo there. They'll just send you like pizza money.
It's so weird crowdfunding my pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
hey,
did.
it's free
How-
pizza.
That's a
Yeah.
that would be a real. That's a really big part, right? Too, right? That's a really big claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
I bet I could
Should
carve it.
I have a
I bet you could carve it into like a sensor, and then you could light incense through it and make a little like a healing mist.
Or you could make it into a vampiric weapon. Just
No.
plow that
No.
into Elloe's Sword of Yeeting to increase its range and make it vampiric.
Hmm.
I don't know if you make
no,
it
because
vampiric.
healing
No.
would be something else.
Yes,
It
I
would have
throw
to
at
be necrotic and
yes, I throw the sword at you for negative damage.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Oh, this is for the group in general.
Go for it. Then.
Okay.
I give a
Okay,
shit.
so yes. Should we go for one of the heights or one of the claws for bigger? Do you have any weapons that need upgrading?
I have a +3.
Okay, I'm asking who has a weapon that could
Only Stray, I think,
Use an
really.
Yeah, realistically, Stray is
And
the only
the-
one who's like potentially got a serious weapon upgrade in the future.
Okay, should we run the claw again then? Because I'm just willing to gamble this shit. Because
I don't know. Let's ask Stray. Stray, do you want us to keep gambling for a better claw for your sword?
Stray, you're being talked to.
She's AFK. She's even run out and stepping away for 5.
Oh,
Oh, right?
It's right there.
Oh, right
oh,
there.
welcome back. Cool.
Alright,
Go
welcome
ahead.
back.
Hey, look at that fucking timing. Who
so
has Hedrah luck?
yeah. So Stray, do you want us
What
to
do you
keep
want?
gambling? We're gambling a vital claw. Do you want us to keep gambling in case for like a better upgrade for your sword?
I want my sword how it is. I need the returning prize.
No, we're talking about like upping it, giving it new abilities, or upping its rarity.
Like to a +2 or +3?
Well, I'm saving up for that. It's just very expensive.
Yeah, but we can just slap on like reforge it with a
You
great
can't.
beast
You can't
parts.
just throw a great beast part onto an already
That's
existing magical item to increase its magic level. That's never
That's
been a
not-
thing you could do.
Okay, fair
We
enough.
can give it
then.
new properties though.
I have to go
You
to
can.
a very. I have to go to a very powerful enchantress, and then she's going to make it plus.
Is that Enchantress either Theory or your mom?
One or the other, yes.
So,
Well, you might get a family discount on it.
infuse,
I don't think
actually,
that's
could they
how
infuse,
it works.
I'm asking Skull here, can they infuse a great beast part for potential ability additive?
that weapon was never a great beast weapon in the first place, so no.
And I wasn't talking to you, Hedrah. I was talking to... I'm pretty sure Scout
Okay.
just said baseline for upgrading 2,500, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a discount because I'm...
Your mum might give you a discount. It won't be a massive one, like maybe 10%.
You know,
Which
covering
is still a big
all
amount.
the
Okay,
materials
so-
that get wasted. Yeah, this isn't a great beast weapon at all. This is just
This
purely
is
an enchanted
just
magic.
a real magical weapon.
No, I
This is an
don't think
artisanal shade
rubbing
brand.
great. I don't think rubbing great beast parts on it work.
Nope.
And returning property means I can tank better by, you know, pissing
Okay.
stuff off and pulling aggro. Smart things
Just
won't.
asking. We can move on.
Yeah, so unless anybody has any left gambling, let's let Stray do her thing with Tazarin.
So yeah, I'm still looking at some of the parts here to roll with the what's it called? Re-roll the claw again.
Why? It's good.
Well,
No
I
more
could
rerolls
add
after
it
that?
to my gun. No more?
No. You knew one. I was meant to put in a like no takesies backsies roll, but because I hadn't before, I'll let you do it one more time.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, might as well go for it because... Sure, what the fuck not? I'm using it.
Which one are you doing?
Upgrading my gun because it's the claw again.
The wind healing one?
Or do you want it?
I kind of want it, yeah. I think I can make something out.
Okay, then. Yeah, then you keep it, and I'm gonna take... No, those are change. Fuck. Should we try one of the hides then?
I'm fine with our great beast parts the way they are.
Okay, I'm just looking for something that'd be good for... Yeah, unfortunately, I can slap all the giant teeth necrotic force onto my gun. Okay, then, yeah, it reduced my goal. Here we go. All the cost has been used and done, then we're done. Okay.
Alright then, so Stray wanted to do a thing with Tazarin, I think?
Yeah. He's been sitting there in companionable silence with you and drinking. Or at least semi-companionable. He still looks kind of annoyed.
I am sorry, Taz. I'm only good at like 4 things, but I am going to go and kill the thing that killed her if you want to come. I'm gonna cut off its head and take it back to tower.
That sounds frankly creepy. And didn't the beast that did it already get killed?
No? We only killed its spawn.
It was a spawn that killed it, yes.
Wait, what did you say?
It was a spawn that killed her, though, yes?
Yeah. But it came from it, so I gotta kill it.
That's a little bit far down the chain. But no, I'm not a fighter. I haven't been for a while.
Well, I thought I'd extend the offer anyway.
And I appreciate it for what it's worth.
If you don't want to see me again, I understand. But, well, you know where to find me. I'll be following Carrie 2 around, or I'll either be in Transcendence or at Hornwatch. Did I tell you that she got her own castle? think it did.
Yeah, like 2 drinks ago. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had a good answer for you, but that's still a fresh wound.
All right.
I
wanted-
I could never turn you away.
Are we staying any longer? Or are we just hitting up Ransoon's caravan and leaving? That it's relevant to this conversation.
I think we're going to be leaving like pretty soon after we go back to pick up the wagons are done. I think
Mhm.
we're basically ready to go.
Yeah, you finish your 7 days of downtime. You're at the caravans, doing some
Is
shopping.
it like evening or what are we looking at?
It's like 4 p.m.
So are we leaving tonight is the question?
If it's 4 p.m.,
We
we
could
should
probably stay the
spend
night and leave in the morning.
All right. Well, I think we're leaving in the morning to go kill that thing. Mm. My bedroom's always open to you if you want to find me. Take her easy now, Taz.
Yeah, you take care, Elloe. Don't get yourself killed. And he will pop another bottle back and head into the carriage.
I could give him a swig of the barred flask of sluttery before I leave.
He is plenty drunk already. Don't give him alcohol poisoning with a healing tool.
It's true, he actually has less of an alcohol tolerance than me. Given my toxic blood. So, now that that delightfully awkward situation is done, are we ready to go?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. I'll ask Cena to stay behind on this one. I I don't want to go have take another family member into that place again, and possibly it's bad memories.
Oh my god, Carrie, who is that? And oh my god, she's so adorable. Savin's dead.
Ceri has a new friend.
Hi
Yeah,
there,
lots-
my name is Tella.
I will introduce myself to Tella by extending a hand and a
She will take your finger, give it a shake. Admittedly, Tella has to like scramble down into Ceridwen's hand to shake your finger because
I am the
Ceridwen's high up.
yeah big Ceri.
Way to butt in, Madilyn.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You guys should get introduced.
Are you new friend?
Yes, this is new friend.
Yeah,
Oh. Are you gonna come on adventures with us? Are you a secret, powerful wizard?
I'm not secret or powerful. Okay, I am secret. I'm not powerful. I am a wizard.
I knew it.
Hey,
Okay.
Hedrah, what are you going to name your pseudo dragon?
Sir Puffs a lot.
Dragon.
All right. Dragon, pseudo dragon it
Because
is.
it's... yeah, because even if it's a pseudo dragon, it's still a mighty dragon, so...
Yeah, very
her
proud.
it's-
None
Yeah,
of
no
these
fucking
things need
dragons.
Probably gonna-
tokens.
Yeah, she's gonna make it a tiny helmet with earplugs because she might work in the smithy where the temperature is all nice for a dragon, but the metal clanging is gonna be annoying to its ears, so she makes ear protections for it.
Good call. To add Teller, Dragon, and Nidhogg. They are all
I'm gonna
tokens.
see how good Oh, it's the best fucking little goddamn helmet with your protection.
We could the
Articulated dragon
perfect tiny
helmet.
dragon hat. It's very pleased with his tiny
Yes.
dragon hat. He super likes
Making
his new tiny dragon hat.
fucking majestic. That's how you spend the craft. That's how you spend the crit.
Yep.
Okay. Do we have time to at least get to the beginning, or are we ending?
We can get to the beginning.
We're gonna go get the armor, and then
Oh, right.
go.
Yeah, we have to go back to
Sure, we can zoom you through that. And yeah, I'm glad that you are not actually dragging all of these pets into attention. But yeah, they are now your happy friends. I need to fill out tell sheet because the Sphinx is moderately more complicated. But yeah,
Wahoo.
Nidhogg and Dragon, the Pseudo Dragon, have sheet details. So that's good. Yeah, you are done at the carriage. Hey, Ceridwen.
Hi.
Oh, he's muted.
What?
Oh no, what a shame.
How the
I'll
fuck
miss
did I
him.
get
Same.
muted?
Oh,
know.
I was wondering. I was talking to you, and then you didn't say
And
anything.
I-
So I thought you were just being mean.
No, I was responding and everything.
No, you were muted
I have
for
no
like
idea
last
when
10
that
minutes or
happened
so.
or how.
Well, it did.
Yeah. Tyler has finished her baklava and is very happy. And Ria will come over to speak to you when everyone is sort of like walking away and back towards Anna's place.
Hey, Ria.
Hey, Kerry. Don't tell your mother that you know that me and
Oh no,
Mum
of
were
course not.
the baddies.
I don't want to cause any problems in the family.
I appreciate it. She'd be really annoyed if I told you. Although possibly relieved to find out that you didn't go crazy about it.
I mean, yeah, she did hand me a bunch of pills before we left, but no, I'm sure that's fine.
I don't think you'll need them, but, you know, at least you've got them if it comes up. If you have a very stressful time or something. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Just
meet Tella.
relaxes a little. Oh, hello there, miss. Yeah, and she will shake hand finger with Tella. It looks a bit odd because it's through a disguise self, but, you know.
Oh, she still disguises herself when she leaves the house.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's a tiefling town.
I know, and she still does it.
Carrie will just kind of like cross her arms. Why do you have that spell up anyway?
Because sometimes I wish I was small and human-shaped instead of towering and demonic.
I
And people
mean,
used to see me like this anyway.
and that's what Mom says, but she still says it's more important to, be out and proud and show everyone that us thieves aren't so bad after all.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I don't really do the public eye thing anyway. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you're out in public now.
True.
Come on.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Come on. Puppy dog eyes.
Persuade test.
Alright.
She will give you a withering sigh and tiefling up.
Yay!
And she is the splitting image of your mother pre-balking, which you've never seen before.
You know, I bet there's like an Anna painting hanging up in the house somewhere of that though.
I don't know. You basically hid that from everyone all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, there probably isn't. Like, the mystery of Theria's original appearance, aka Ria's twin appearance, is a mystery forever.
And Carol just be like, "Wow, see, it's not so bad. You're so cute." And I will lean down and give her a little head rub.
I'm still a lot older than you.
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna be all shy about it, I gotta encourage you. That's how it works.
I'm fine, I'll get there in time, thank you.
Alright. Now come on, let's go home and I'll make some dinner for everybody.
Appreciate it. I won't make dinner.
That's fine. You can just enjoy the TLC this time.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And hey, Kina.
Yes.
When you guys are back home, Ria is going to take you to the side.
Okay.
Anna seems, by the way, amused when she returns in tiefling form instead. Sure, stop it. She asked really nicely. So, Madilyn, did you ever get into the crafty, creative thing yourself?
How so?
Do you make art like your mother?
Well, I mean, I grew up around her. I do know how to carve. And I have done it on occasion. I've made that crown Ceri wears around on her head. I think she forgets it's there. The one with the obsidian in it.
Yes. It is very pretty. Well, I was wondering if you could make some use of this. And she pulls out a block of hard black wood. And probably like the size of a small jewelry box. She'll place it in your hand. I'm wondering if you could make this into a ring.
A ring.
Yeah, the 7th layer.
I'm gonna give her the stare down.
You can't do the stare down to me. I'm older than you. And I was the bad person, so. It would mean a lot if it was crafted by someone in the family.
Well, I think I could do that, yes.
I'd
I
appreciate
could
it.
I could give this a few tries with this much wood. Make sure something comes out. I could probably even make something. I could probably even make a setting for something. So that might be a bit delicate.
And this wood is really hard. It should be fine. It's more the meaning than anything. She only wears the one ring any time at all. Any of the others tend to get quite ruined in the workshop.
Right.
But, you know, you're an artist as well, and you work with trees and life and stuff, and I think she would appreciate it. And also, don't tell her.
Of course.
Our beverage. Yeah, she will then leave you be with a faint spring in her step. We can close it at that, with all of you having one last meal and a sleepover in the Anna home.
So we're not going to do travel?
Not this time, I don't think.
No, we're gonna speed you guys along. You head back to your previous destination and pick up your replacement armor for Ceridwen. Hey, Ceridwen, it's really nice. They did it up again.
Wahoo! I
Maddie,
will
it passes
thank him
muster.
profusely.
Did you receive head pats? You're a good girl.
Oh god.
Wait, I
Excellent
passed
customer service, 10
muster?
out of 10.
You believe the armor passes muster.
Oh,
Yeah, they've done an incredible job, and you're like,
okay.
yeah, it's all right, sure, okay. Because this is how you
Oh,
is.
okay.
So,
I was wondering what the fuck I passed muster. It's like,
it's a new euphemism
Is
for
that like-
pooting.
Yeah, you fart.
yeah, it's like, is that a new version of cutting the cheese?
How long does my armor now animate for?
Let's have a look here.
Wasn't it
It
like
was
an
30
hour
minutes
or so when it be
to
shot?
begin with.
No, it was
Let's-
10 minutes to begin with. Isn't it?
Well, regardless, it was something I could only use in like one encounter a day. I'm hoping to get it up a little higher than that.
Yeah, we were
Let's
going
see.
for like an hour and it could be charged with spells.
Yeah, something like that. There you
Yeah,
go. Charge
I
Guardian
would've gone.
Plate, +1.
What we fucking put into that goddamn battery that should have got an hour, that would be
Here,
good. We put in
Yeah,
like,
it's active for 30 minutes or
uh,
until reduced to 0 hit points originally. So, yeah, if I can get up to like 3 hours, that'd be great.
yeah, we put in like Residium, actual Residium within
There you go.
vital.
It is active for an
And,
hour or until reduced to 0 hit points. The activation time can be expanded by spending a spell slot of at least level 1.
Woohoo! How much is it expanded?
By an hour at a time. I'll put that in.
Nice.
Oh, I have a really quick question before we move on. It shouldn't be too.
Yeah.
I am attuned to the necklace of fire fucking, as apparently I drunken called it. Does that mean I can pass through the spell wall of fire without taking damage? Or does it not count for magical fire, just normal ass fire?
Let's have a look at the item again.
There you go. I just copy pasted what you gave.
There, you cannot go through a whole wall of fire without being harmed. Your knees won't be harmed. And
No, you said pass through or above fire, and then lava is. I thought lava was a different thing. Like fire, I can pass through. Lava.
There's no comma there. You are also able to firewalk, passing through or above fire and lava up to the knees without suffering harm.
Okay, I misread. Sorry, moving on.
Well, that is true though.
Oh,
Passing
does it
through?
count for magical fire?
Yes.
If I.
If you can,
Okay.
in fact, walk across magical fire. Or through it up to the knees.
Okay.
So you can now pass through the carpet is lava.
The floor is lava as the game has forever been ruined for you.
Alright. Oh, and for our travel rolls, our speed is increased by a factor of 2. We go fast.
That is fine.
Wahoo!
Okay.
The useless barb feature.
Not technically
It's
useless.
fucking useful.
That's
It is-
not at all.
It's really
Anyway. You can make your journey down to First Holding. You can pick up your improved armor. And then it is a hard ride through Grandest and up to the Monkey Spider Mother's Den.
Oh boy.
The journey itself is majoritively uneventful. There are the occasional like animals to scare off or people to scare off. You spend a night out in the forest very close to the place where Ceridwen 1 fell. And still with its trenches all dug up where it used to be. Just look at that page over there. Dudes. Your situation during one of the nights.
P- mm, mm,
Look at this, familiar trenches.
PTSD is coming back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Is that spot right there where she fell?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, also, it's a pretty reasonable place to camp for the night. It's a clearing. Stuff can't sneak up on you super easily, and you've got trenches to hold them off.
And
No
we
problem.
got good sentry spider.
Yep. You can do its rounds and keep anything from approaching. It definitely sees, like, critters moving in the forest at night as you go. And from here, there are tracks mostly laden with web that you can follow to their inevitable destination. I'm going to put you into a section of map. Now, you do not want Thena following you in, correct?
Correct. I do not want her in there.
Alright, let's pop you on the GM there and slide you off to the side.
Do not bring anyone who can be mooked quickly. Use them instead as guards.
Yeah, I think Gate's gonna have to chill out at the entrance as well.
She gives you sad fox barks.
It's okay. We'll come back here if we need healing, but it's too dangerous in there for you.
That doesn't make me feel any better to hear it.
I know, but I'm all tough and covered in muscle and plate, and you're... I will poke her in the stomach.
You huffy, you.
We will be fine. Just, if you hear screaming, come running.
I have none, but I have a very hard head. And also, they have this creature does have spawn, which can come up behind.
Yes, we'll be here keeping an eye out, I guess. Yeah, you realize I can, heal poison immediately? You really sure you don't want me?
I mean...
I mean, these nerds might need you actually.
I can also
How
do
good
that.
how good are you at sneaking?
I'm okay, but I'm probably not stealthier than a spider can see. Or sense.
She does have +6. She's trained in it.
What if she just held back a long ways and was really, really quiet?
Okay, I guess.
But the first time you go down, I'm throwing you out.
I won't go down. It'll be fine.
Alright.
Cool. And now this thing is going to try to poison me, which is hilarious.
Okay. And now don't go immediately moving your tokens because I will want time to describe what the fuck you are walking into. Okay?
Shall remain static.
So, as you follow this trail of web and shadow, you are led to a decline, a hole in a wall more than anything. That, as you descend into, seems to open up into the evidence of civilization. The webs are everywhere in here. They're along the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. But more importantly, it's lit. You would have expected a spider's cabin or its great, endless, winding, caravanous caves. I can't fucking fit the bear in. I'll do it in a second. Its great, winding, cavernous caves are bright and shining almost with a almost reassuring, soft blue light. There is movement in the corners and the shadows and along the walls, but even as you enter the very first level of this place into the entrance, you can see that there is a stone wall right beside you out to the opening. There are staircases that lead up to buildings, and, well, everywhere that would have had a door looks like it's been possibly smashed in. No doubt the denizens are deep inside. And as you see figures in the shadows are moving towards you, and a couple of heavy figures drop down to the ground in front of your party, ready to fight, is where we will be drawing the session to a close.
Goddamn monsters.
And I hope you guys enjoyed. We made it. We made it.
That was
to
fun.
the-
Wahoo!
That was good. That was good.
Now all you have to do is not die against these spider monkeys that totally aren't air caps.
Haha.
Yeah. Congratulations. Now, it is unlikely that you guys have really gained any experience, but that is part and parcel of what happens. But
I
we'll
think-
see.
We might have gone like 1 or 2. We explored a new location, I think.
Where was this new or interesting location you've explored?
Ransoon's
This
caravan.
place-
We've never been there
No,
before.
in
you
the
know,
furnace.
okay, yeah, it's your first time seeing our Ransoon's caravan.
I was
You
gonna say it
discover
first,
a
but yeah.
new and interesting truth about the world.
Yeah, my
Um,
fucking Aunt Ria and Grandma were fucking necromancy. Ria's the one who actually did the necromancy spell in Saruman, and
I
how
mean,
it went awry.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I
she
discovered-
she actually is the only person who has ever explained what happened. A priest came along and broke the spell before she could actually exert control over the undead, and they mindlessly assaulted the living.
Yeah, we
I
did not
discovered
know
I'm a
that.
giant dick.
That
We
it
knew that.
wasn't
You
actually.
You knew that already.
Yeah, summoned was a mistake.
Well, now we have, I wouldn't say proof, but someone's actually told us how it was a mistake.
The opportunity came up to learn it a bunch of times. Like, you're never going to learn this from Borks 1. You're just never going to ask that question.
You're never gonna have the balls to just ask.
Theory was too busy reading to ask why she read.
Yeah.
and I immediately face heel turned and joined.
Okay. Advance or complete a quest. You haven't really done any questing this time. And you have not neutralized any direct threats. That is still 2 experience.
Wait, does Tele count as an ally now? Because you
No.
made a contract and
No,
everything?
you paid money to get people.
Wait a minute, if you
So-
pay money for people, they're not your allies? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, they are, but at the same time, it's not like you
Yeah,
have to
but-
technically go through any effort to do so. You
True,
made a
true.
business transaction and you got your thing. It's like saying, you know, I'm working towards neutralizing direct threats because I bought a new sword.
Okay,
So-
that's fair, I suppose.
So we're at $110, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
110 since we gained
110.
2.
Wahoo! Alright.
Yeah, there'll be a fucking bunch to learn in this place, that's for sure.
Oh boy, I was not expecting there to be like fucking ruins down here.
Yeah.
Alright.
They are This map is fucking huge.
It sure is.
We're gonna be down here for a little while.
We're gonna be down here for a while.
If you're watching on stream or YouTube, see what happens next week. But for now, Mers and Hammers later tonight or tomorrow for on YouTube. So stick around for that.
What do you
And we
mean
will
next
see
week?
you next time. Adios.